Welcome to the RPGamer review of This Way Madness Lies. This is read by Sperumbres, written by Nix, and the video is edited by Airfrog. Why the twin narrative pillars of Shakespeare and the magical girl genre has never previously found common ground and work of fiction is a question that scholars have shamefully only dared to whisper about on lonely winter nights deep in the bowel of dusty university library. It was left to Robert Boyd and Bill Steinberg of the board game to finally bring the two together with a healthy dose of Eldritch horror thrown packed into a pleasingly tight 7-hour experience. This Way Madness Lies is an excellent blend of disparate genres, solid gameplays, and humorous writing. This Way Madness Lies follows a group of third-year high school girls and the state fort upon Avon High Drama Society. The game doesn't waste any time setting up the premise. Not only are these girls accomplished thespians, but they can also travel via dimensional portal to other worlds based upon Shakespearean play. These worlds are under attack from nightmarish monsters, and these young actors change into their magical girl form to battle the beasts and rescue some of the most iconic characters in literature. Between their extra-dimensional duties, the girl attend an English literature class taught by a stream of substitute teachers as their regular teachers suffer from an unending string of strange and unfortunate events. Despite the less than stellar education they receive, the students successfully put on many stage productions and hang out around town having sleepover, adopting pets, and defeating the occasional monster that slip into their real world. The pacing between the story beats and adventure in the various Shakespearean world work beautifully, with the change in scenery never too far apart. Players get to know the character quite well during their school and home interactions. The addition of optional party talk and the world in which they battle is a nice added touch while players are experiencing the magical girl's might during their dimensional adventure. The writing has been a constantly great feature of Z-Boyd's previous titles, and This Way Madness Lies also shines in this respect. Almost every bit of text in the game have been crafted for humor. The reaction of characters to the situation they find themselves in, the situation themselves, the endless stream of substitute teachers the girls have for their English literature class, enemy monster descriptions, etc. Adding to that with copious amounts of fourth wall breaking moments, complete with reference to their own previous games and annoying aspect of This Way Madness Lies himself, and there are a few times players won't be grinning, chuckling, or humorous groaning through what they're reading. While this can be found in other Z-Boyd titles as well, This Way Madness Lies take it a step further by having its Shakespearean characters speak in Old English, or a translation to New English, otherwise referred to as the Z-Boyd version. Anytime someone speaks Old English, a sideways tap of the directional key will change the dialogue to its more modern day version. Sometimes it's just clear and precise wording of the otherwise flowery prose, but it's done often enough in a humorous fashion to be worth flicking between both versions. The mastery of both the Shakespearean sources and what makes for humor and modern day make for thoroughly entertaining writing throughout. Z-Boyd takes just as much care with the artistic design of This Way Madness Lies. The pixel art is quite detailed, and the way in which common bats, snowmen, and houseplants are turned into Eldritchian horrors exude a level of skill that make players take note. Each of the main protagonist color scheme and style translate well into their magical girl transformation. The unskippable note, the release day update make these keepable. Transformation before each mission are well animated, and while they become mildly annoying and how long they take, they are a playful callback to those cartoon players watched in their youth, witnessing the same transformation and rousing sound every week. On that note, Joshua Queen's soundtracks is fabulous. This Way Madness Lies titular vocal theme, which play on the main menu, is great, while the atmospheric background music and boss theme all hit the right notes and perfectly complement the action on screen. There's no voice acting for individual lines, but the protagonist's exclamation during battle are well performed and fit right in with the magical girl aesthetic. The game features plenty of streamlining. It contains no weapon or armor for a player to purchase or equip, while the entire Straightforward to Haven High Drama Society level up as a group, not as individuals. However, for a seemingly simple turn-based battle system, a lot of planning has gone into giving it depth where appropriate. Each character can have up to 3 traits equipped that offer increased stat bonuses as well as passive buff, with character unlocking new or boosted threat and abilities as the group level up. Each character can equip up to 7 abilities as their available attacks and magic skill, and swap them around anytime outside of battle. Individual abilities can be used once before character need to spend a turn recharging, which restore all of that character's abilities. Unity abilities are also available depending on which magical girls are taking part in the battle. These preset abilities get more powerful each round, but they can each be used only once per encounter, so deciding exactly when to unleash them is an interesting strategic decision each time. At the end of each battle, all characters are restored to full strength, and any battle that ends in defeat can be instantly challenged again. This allows players to go out each battle and really explore multiple strong strategies without fear of failure or wasting precious resources. Enemies are visible while traversing through various Shakespearean world dungeons, and while the vast majority of them can be avoided with some fancy footwork, there's a good amount of immobile enemies that block certain passages. Defeating an enemy removes them from the map for good, but for those players wishing to grind their hard content, there's a convenient battle command from the main menu that will begin an encounter at any point in dungeons. There are 4 difficulty levels available to players, and these can be changed at any point throughout the game, making for an easily customizable adventure for novice and experienced gamers alike. Skills and abilities continue to unlock and grow more powerful all the way up to level 100. Although those on the default difficulty should be able to complete the game with characters around level 50. There were very few faults to find in the breezy experience that This Way Madness Lies provides, with Zeboyd self-referential humor pointing them out itself. Though only needed a few times, a runaway command would have been useful, and Imogen questioned the lack of one during an intermission discussion. The lack of an ability to pick their preferred team is a good way to get players to experience playing as every character, but lead to an uneven early game experience and one dungeon where no characters seem equipped to it, multiple enemies at once, and with one character being especially limited. After a certain plot point, the ability to choose is unlocked, but is nearly the end of the game by then. The option is welcome when it's made available, but is diluted by only being there for a couple of hours. Those minor squabbles apart, Zeboyd's game has provided a splendid experience from beginning to end. With a beefy of 50 to 100 plus hour RPG waiting down, RPGamers backlog, and more always on the horizon, its smaller experience make for a welcome, hilarious, and reinvigorating respite. With such a great writing, beautiful art direction, and a battle system with just the right amount of depth for its length, This Way Madness Lies' lovely bite-sized package is still as fulfilling as a RPG experience as they come. RPGamer give This Way Madness Lies 4.5 out of 5. For more detail, hit up the link in the description below. For more video content, subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitch for daily stream of your favorite RPGs. Join on the discussion at rpgamer.com on Discord. And for the latest in the RPG news, head over to rpgamer.com.